What is going on, YouTube and weight loss warriors? It's your boy C-Dub, and I'm back with another video. And today I want to talk to you about getting started in OMAD and give you 5 things that you need to know. And I'm going to hit you with them right after this. Hey guys, what is going on? If it's your first time clicking on this channel, my name is C-Dub and I lost 125 pounds eating just one meal a day. And thank you for joining me. And you weight loss warriors that come here time in and time out, you know I love y'all and thank you for having my back. So this is an important video because so many people that I come across want to get going in OMAD, they want to get rolling in that direction, but they don't know how to start, they don't know what to expect. So I thought, hey look, I'll break it down. So if you're already an OMAD warrior, you're already in here doing it day in and day out, you can drop down in the comments which one of these you can relate to. But for everybody else that's brand new and you want to jump right into OMAD, I got your back. Let's hop right into the video. So the number one, very first thing that I want you to understand is the hunger that you're feeling will go away. So I think that we get caught up in whether or not we're going to be hungry and that it's going to suck and that this is going to be a terrible time. And I've watched videos of people that tried it for a week or tried it for a month, and a lot of times the thing that they're going to push out is, I was so hungry and it sucked. And they can't get over the fact that they're not in their comfort zone. Well, I want to tell you that OMAD is not going to be comfortable, but the suck will go away over time. It will get better and eventually it will go completely away. And I've got a story where I used to feed my rat, and my rat knew exactly what time of day and where I was going to feed him. And he would rush there no matter what, without fail, because he knew the food was coming. Humans are no different. When we know the food is coming and we get used to the fact that we're feeding ourselves on a different schedule, our bodies will adjust and you will get used to it and you will no longer crave foods on the same level, which is what we all want. So it is a good thing, it just takes a little bit of time to get there. The next thing ties into the first one. So number 2 is simply to start slow. Don't rush it. Don't make it so that you have to do OMAD right off the bat. To help with number 1, slow your way into OMAD. Start on that 12-12 split kind of thing where you're not even really intermittent fasting, but you made yourself a cutoff time. So at this time, 7 o'clock at night, no more food. No more intaking anything until 7 the next morning. And if you can do that, which should be relatively easy, you may see some results. Your weight may start moving and may start doing some positive things, but it's not at the level it needs to be. So continue to shrink that window down until you're in that 23-1 zone. 23-1 is an amazing fasting protocol. It is, for me, so powerful and so good, and it is going to teach you so many wonderful things, but you can't do it overnight. Rome wasn't built in one night, and neither is OMAD. I want you to think of it like this. I want you to think of it like, if you went to the gym today, could you put up 200 pounds on a bench press and do it? Or could you put up, depending on how big you are, you get the point. Could you put a bunch of weight up and just get up there and just simply move the weight? No, you have to build up to it. You have to build the muscle group you're working on. Same thing with fasting. You have to build your fasting muscle. You have to get used to intermittent fasting, get used to telling yourself you can't eat but in a certain window, because there are times when you're going to be in your fasting window and walk by and you're going to see your kids eating and you're going to grab a french fry off their plate, or you're going to walk by and a coworker's going to say, hey, do you want this mint? And you're not going to think that mint has calories, and you're going to pop it in your mouth. And you have to adjust to that to where you know, okay, it's not my window, bam, 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 bam. And you're just rejecting those things. That happens over time. Start slow. Number 3, do not break your fast with junk food. Anybody that knows my journey knows that I did not cut out any food out of my diet on purpose. Some of them got cut out over time, and they will for you too. But one thing that we want to do, it's a mistake I made in the beginning, it's a mistake I know lots of other people make, is you rush home and you're ready finally for that one meal and you're ready to sit down and you pop open a bag of Doritos because your window started and you start chowing some Doritos down. Number one, you're super hungry and you're going to eat more in the beginning. So now you're eating 3 times the amount of Doritos you should have eaten. Number two, you're eating junk. It doesn't fill your body with the right nutrients that it needs, and it takes you over the course of time to not feel good. And so you want to stay away from breaking your fast with junk. It's not doing anything for you. And what I say to people is, if you absolutely love some kind of junk food, if you absolutely have to have something, you feel like you do at least, do it after you've eaten your meal. Sit down, eat the entire meal, eat your whole plate of food, and then if you want to have a couple of Doritos or a bowl of ice cream or whatever the case is, do it at the end, never at the beginning. All right, number 4, understand that you're not going to use the bathroom as much, that it is going to slow down. You are eating less food, therefore you're going to be using the bathroom less often. And I think that a lot of people, I can't even tell you how many people comment to me that they're like, I'm concerned I'm not going to the bathroom as regular as I was. Well, you're eating 1/3 of the amount of food that you used to eat. So of course you're going to go to the bathroom less. On that note though, your digestive system is the hardest working system in your body. And by the fact that you're not going to the bathroom all the time and you're not digesting food all the time, you're actually giving your body a rest and allowing it to heal. So when you're not going to the bathroom, think of it as my body is fixing other things that are going on and I need those things fixed. So it's a positive, not a negative. Don't panic if you're not going to the bathroom as much as you were. Number 5. Number 5 is maybe the most important one of all. The one I wanted to save it for the end because I'm very passionate about it. And that's understanding that it's not all about the scale. How do you feel after you've been doing OMAD for a month? That's big. You're going to feel better. What's your mental clarity like? How is your brain function working? Are you sleeping better? These are all things that you need to take into consideration when you're looking at the success of OMAD. It is going to do amazing things for your weight. I know it is. But it's going to do so many other wonderful things for you that you don't even understand yet. So just pay attention to the non-scale victories. Pay attention to the things that are happening outside of the scale. And also make sure you're doing your measurements. Sometimes when we're doing OMAD, we get rolling so much that we get caught up in the scale number, and when we have a smaller week, we're not realizing that our body's still adjusting to those things. And a lot of times inches are melting off of us and we don't even see it. And for those of you that don't know, your fat cells can burn fat and then fill up the fat spots with water and contain weight that you don't even have anymore. And your body will hold on to that weight for a long time before it lets that weight go. And then all of a sudden you have a big week. So just because you're hitting a plateau doesn't mean that you're not still getting healthier, feeling better, and more importantly, still losing inches and getting your clothes fitting better. A lot of people will say, I feel like my clothes fit better, but I'm not losing the weight. You are losing the fat. You're just not moving on the scale right away. So I hope that these 5 things will help you out when you get started for your OMAD journey. I know that OMAD is something that is special, and if you're getting ready to go on the journey, not only am I proud of you for trying this because it's going to change your life, but I also know that deep down you're going to have a lot of successes if you stay with a positive attitude and you grit through the beginning tough parts. The horizon is going to be beautiful and you're going to be excited about all the great things that happen. So as you guys see it right there, it's my face. Click on it and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm going to bring you the best intermittent fasting advice and tips and tricks, but I'm going to bring you so much OMAD content because I'm an OMADer in my heart and I think it's the best thing for you. So thank you for joining me. I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.